Hi everyone. Now what we're going to be talking about is how to multiply two binomials, which we know these are binomials because each of the parentheses contains two terms. So we have a binomial times a binomial, which basically, you guys, when you're multiplying monomials to polynomials or polynomials to polynomials, like in this case, basically you're going to be doing lots and lots of distributing. So if you like to distribute, this is your thing. Okay, well, let's get going on how to multiply with two binomials. Okay, so when we multiplied a monomial to a polynomial, we just took the term that we had outside the parenthesis and distributed or multiplied to every single term in the parenthesis. Well, that is what we're going to be doing here. We're just going to do it more than once. So let's talk about how we're going to do this. So examples, sorry, not 7, 6. Okay, well, let's get going. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with my first term, 2x, in my first parenthesis, and I'm going to distribute that thing to both terms, or multiply it to both terms. Okay, so don't forget when we multiply variables with exponents, you add the exponents, which each of these, I don't see an exponent, which means there's secretly a first power lurking around. It's like a sneaky little ninja. It's there, but you can't see it. Sorry, my whiteout is being a pain. There we go. Okay, so 2, now this one also, x to the first doesn't have a number in front of it, so there's also a sneaky little 1 in front of it. So lots of sneaky little ninja nonsense going on right now, so just watch yourself. The demon cats are always lurking and ready to pounce, so watch yourself. But anyway, so I'm going to multiply 2x to both of these terms, okay? So 2 times 1 gives me 2, and then x times x, well, when I multiply variables with exponents, you add the exponents. So 1 plus 1 gives me 2, so this will be a 2x squared. All right, then 2x times 4, well, 2 times 4 is 8, and it's a positive 8, so I'm going to put plus 8. And then I don't have anything to multiply the x to, so I'm just going to bring on down my x. Bring it on down. Okay, now I'm simply going to do the same thing with my 3. I'm going to take the 3 and multiply it to every single term in my second parenthesis. So it's kind of like we're just distributing twice. Okay, I take the first term, multiply it to both of these. Take the 3, multiply it to both of these. And then after that, we're just going to simply combine like terms and be done. Okay, so 3 times x, well, 3 times 1 is a positive 3. And then I don't have anything to combine to this x, so I'm just going to bring on down my x. Bring it on down. Okay, 3 times 4 gives me a 12. Okay, and now that I have multiplied every term in this parenthesis to every term in this parenthesis, all we do from here is combine like terms, which when we do this, you guys, it's good to write your final answer in standard form. So I'm going to start with my highest exponent and then go to the next highest and then the next highest. Okay, which the highest exponent I spot in my problem is an x squared. Okay, that is the highest exponent. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 2x squared. So I don't have any other x squareds to combine it to. So this is a lonely like term. It doesn't have a like term. So I'm just going to bring it on down. So I'm going to bring down my 2x squared. Okay, now my next highest exponent, since I started with x squared, is going to be x to the first. Okay, which these two secretly do have an x to the first. You can list it or you don't have to. Okay, now be careful. When you multiply variables with exponents, you add the exponents. When you add variables with exponents, you don't touch the exponents. Don't touch them. That's when the demon cats get you. Okay, so multiplying, you add exponents. Adding, you don't do anything to the exponents. Okay, so I'm going to be combining my 8x to my 3x. I'm going to add the numbers in front. 8 plus 3 is going to give me 11. And I'm just going to bring on down my x. We don't touch the exponents. Don't touch them. I know it's tempting. You want to touch them and be like, ah, and then a demon cat gets you. Don't do that. Okay? And then my final term that I have is a 12, and I don't have any other terms without a variable. So 12 is also a lonely like term. It's all by itself. It has nothing to combine to. So I'm just going to bring on down my 12. Okay, so this will be my final answer. 2x squared. 2x squared plus 11x plus 12. And that's it, you guys.